Oh, look at this big bass. Look at this big bass. Oh my God, he's freaking out over this other fish. I've never seen that. Oh my God, I wonder if I can, he's gonna eat him. I'm gonna try and catch that big bass with the net. He's trying to eat this guy. Morning everybody, welcome back to Fishing with CP. You know the drill, I'm Chris Pierce. It is, you know what, I didn't even look. Let's call it March 5th, 2024. I'm down here at Mesquite Bay in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. This is what we've been waiting for. It's March 1st, gonna be 80 degrees. Actually, I think it's supposed to be 75 today. The fish are moving up. The smallies have been on bed for a couple weeks, but hopefully the largemouth are starting to come in. That's what I'm looking for. So we're gonna probably crank some shallow square bills for a minute, but we're gonna drop shot the toolies. You know, I caught that big 765 right here. I'll mark it right there. Doing that the other day, so I've got some square bills, some shallow cranks, chatterbaits, wacky rig, and drop shot today. Let's go get them. So it's gonna be 70 something today. Water temp's gonna be high 50s to start, 56, so it's gonna get up to 60s. So the smallies are already spawning, and hopefully the largies are getting ready to come up. So I'm gonna crank for a second with this shallow crank. When the bill's down, it goes about 6-8 inches, maybe a foot under, 8-9 inches under the water. So I'm gonna try and catch some of these fish feeding, coming out of the toolies to ambush. I've also got top water, but really I'm gonna spend most of the day drop shotting the toolies. So, oh, I had a hit there. Get it out. Okay, went through it, cool. So you can see, I mean, it's almost a wake bait. And depending on what line you use, it could be a wake bait. If you use monofilament, or which I have on, it'll run shallower. Braid will run shallower because, you know, fluorocarbon sinks. So remember that fluorocarbon sinks, mono, and braid float. All right, it's drop shot time, and if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been killing it on the purple. All right, I'm gonna throw this on a 7-foot Tatula drop shot rod, medium, light tips. And I just bought this new reel. It's a Shimano, I think it's a Sedona 3000 series. I spooled it with braid and then put an 8-pound leader on it. I'm gonna run a purple worm. I got about a foot of leader here. And I run it weedless Texas rig, so it'll not get hung up in these toolies, which I'm getting a little too close to. So this is what I'm throwing. It's a 6-inch purple and brown robo worm. I put a little bit of, so I rig it Texas, so it's totally weedless. Put it through the hook, run it out, pull it over the eyelet, covers both the eye and the line, then just run. It's totally weedless. It's a little bit too big of a hook. That's it. But that's not it, because we put a little garlic on them. Now, one key to fishing the drop shot is you don't, so think about it, it's real light line, light bait. So as far as working it, you know, so that's a good cast. So right here is where I tied a double uni knot, tied them together, putting the braid to the, so anyway, you don't have to work it a lot. Just think there's current under there. And so it's moving a little bit, so just little, don't hesitate, just let it stay. Let that fish come out and ambush it. And you can see here, there's 2 or 3 fish right in front of me. I need to back up a little bit for, I guess, to different kind of fishing, but look at the seagull. The reason I say that, look at the seagulls moving. So I might catch a couple stripers trolling, and I might catch a bass right here. Ah. Want to get it close to the toolies, obviously. Like that. No way I'm not catching a fish right here. GoPro highlight, I'm gonna catch a fish right here. Good cast, down the line, gonna be nice and patient. Not work it too much. Just wait for something to pick it up. Just like that. Oh, look at this big bass. Look at this big bass. Oh my God, he's freaking out over this other fish. I've never seen that. Oh my God, I wonder if I can, he's gonna eat him. I'm gonna try and catch that big bass with the net. He's trying to eat this guy. It's a monster fish. I'm actually trying to leave this guy out here for bait for a second. Did you see that? God, that was crazy. He was big, 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 big. He was a 7-8 pounder. Oh my God, that was crazy. I've seen it with striper. Unless they're spawning and this is the male, but that was crazy. Oh, I can't wait to see. I hope that shows up. It's still pretty dark out. All right, so anyway, look at this little pre-spawn belly. Oh, geez, look at that. Oh, that was awesome with the big one. I hope I'm recording. That's one of the cooler things I've seen. All right, look at the sunrise, Havasu sunrise. Little drop shotter. Look at that pre-spawn chunk belly. Had a big female chasing it. I think trying to eat it, but could have been its mate, I guess, but unbelievable. Can't wait to see that on time to fish for some smallies. Wind relaxed and the water's down so I can see. So I'm gonna do some sight fishing for some smallmouth on beds. I don't see a bed, but I do see a smallmouth. Bed located. I wonder if that smallmouth was. No frickin' way. Couldn't get him. Sight fishing. Oh. That was a big smallmouth. Here it comes. A big one. It's a 4-pounder. Oh, it's a giant. Let's go ahead and use the net. All right, got him on the wacky rig. She is a giant. Red eye, look at that red eye. Let's get the hook out of here. Good Lord, that's a beautiful fish. What a smallie. You seeing that? Holy. I mean, she's a 4-pounder, easy. Look at that. Jeez. Hiding under the kayak. GoPro highlight, GoPro highlight. First smallmouth. Look at that. Hell yeah. Those are attack helicopters. Actually, those are real big. I don't know what those are. Yeah, those are big, big. That's pretty cool. GoPro highlight, done.